Hello and welcome to the Makers Making Podcast, episode number 23. I do believe it is. I'm Alex, aka Projects in Dad's Garage. Tonight I'm joined as usual by my buddies and yours, Mr. Howi3 Dewit, Captain Curran, Creator of Chaos and Thingies, apparently. Uh, Canrog and Maker Millwright, the Free Heathen Workshop. In chat, we have Heidel, Rick, Jonathan, and Vince. I'm glad to see y'all here. My day has gone a little bit crazy this evening. I just walked in the door literally 5 minutes ago from grocery shopping. Um, I'm actually going to hop off and leave these boys to it to start with so I can get groceries put away, and I'll be back in like 15 minutes.
Y'all are in
Cody, how's it
trouble.
going? Kid Cat, I expect you to keep an eye on everybody, Kid Cat.
I say hi to
If anybody does anything out of line, you beat Captain, and that'll keep everybody else in line.
Oh, come on. Why do I get it? Oh,
you,
man.
you know how it is. If you misbehave, I'll go hit your sister.
Everybody sets the example with me anymore. Just, come on, man. Hi, everybody.
That
All
was
right,
my
get out of here.
discipline the other day to get my little one to start behaving, because the dog kept biting me every time I would spank her, and then she started misbehaving again. I'm like, listen, you don't want to misbehave because then the dog's going to bite me and he's going to get in trouble.
Hey, listen. Do you have fudge pops in those groceries?
No, I have chocolate eclair bars this time.
They're melting.
Yeah, I know they are. They've been melting for a while because the old lady spent 3.5 hours in the grocery store. All right, I'll be back.
chocolate eclair puddles.
Welcome, everybody, to the Makers Making Podcast, where we chase squirrels like there's no tomorrow. We actually have some content for this evening. And I don't even have that page up right now.
I do.
Well, good for you guys, because I forgot it. Feel free to start talking about it, because I have to go find it again. Yeah, I'm the one that wrote it, and I don't have it up.
You want to start at the top?
Go for it.
Eufy make E1.
Super nice people.
I saw that printer over at Rocky Mountain. That thing is sick.
To do maker chips with it was brilliant. That was one of the things that they were showing at Senji Mortimer Rep Rap. They were showing how you have your print blank, and then you just stick it in the machine, and you can do that what they call 2.5D printing. And they were explaining how the whole system works, how it does like a primer coat and then brings the colors up on top of it, giving a sweet texture. I like the idea for Braille, to be honest. Right? You could have hidden Braille inside your image, so you still have the image, and then you have the Braille using that system. I thought it was really clever.
Let's bring this up on Sheen, so
I wish I'd have brought my
audience can
magazine
see
in.
it.
They had a whole different style of printer altogether. That it's got a container of resin in it. That's all contained, and a projector shines into it and just holds the image and makes the object.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's got a different name. I can't remember, but I left the thing at my office, the magazine.
Yeah. So this thing is really sick. But I'm not too convinced that the price point itself is affordable.
It's steep.
When I saw it on Kickstarter, because we did a Kickstarter like preview of it, right? I was like, this is an interesting system. It's cool. I don't know how it affects someone like me until I had seen it actually in real life. The price point is definitely a holdback for me. I think it's very clever and very creative, but I'm not sure I can get into that budget system for it. But as a manufacturer, that might be a different story.
The screen dropped out.
Did my screen just like mess up?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
We're just
Hold on.
looking at your skull.
There we go. Jesus.
Yep.
Skull
No,
logo.
I think this this type of technology will be better, just like 3D printing. It should be better the more it progresses. It's a new technology. It's strictly not new, but it's new to the masses because this
Yes.
type of stuff has been used industrially for years and years. But I think this just opens up a whole new dimension for the maker community as a whole. Like there's stuff you can do with this that's almost impossible to do with other things that we do. Like you can 2D print and you can hue forge, but you can't combine those two.
Yep.
And the fact that this one can leave just a fully flat surface as well, it opens up a lot of stuff. Like just the first thing that came to my mind was board games.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Being able to print just full tiles with a little bit of texture and all the colors.
Or something like where you like what I do is like you'll have you can make a tile blank, and then if you want to do specialized or whatever, you put it through the machine. You've now got that tones and stuff. You know, they talk about multi-layering 3D prints to get color. This is another option. I like this, and I like this for a bunch of different reasons.
Well, and one of the cool things is it actually does a million true colors.
Yeah. And it prints on just about anything, right?
You know, there are tons of applications that I can see that it has a real use for, but it's still very much on the prosumer side of things. It's not a consumer side product yet.
Depends on how.
But with anything, everything starts off on the prosumer side and then moves down. So.
Yeah, that's normally how it goes.
I mean, just look at inkjet and laser printing. That all started on the industrial side, and then the prosumer side, and then eventually it came into our homes.
Yeah, same with like t-shirt production. Like anyone can make a t-shirt right now. You can just go buy a thing, put in your 2D printer, and print it. Or
and then if you want, you can 3D print them now.
Yep.
I like this. As a specific hobby, I don't see my interest getting sparked, but as a tool in a maker shop, this does have its place. It's not the cheapest of things. Like there's printers that are the same price, so I'm not complaining about that. But it's like the only option right now.
When I was looking stuff up, I actually had this really sick idea. Where is it? When I was looking stuff up this morning for the show, I had this really sick idea. And I wanted to find out from somebody if Eufy make camera. What did you just do?
It was looking at the wrong head.
No, seriously. AI tracking was turned off on the camera.
Yeah, you put your hands together and it zoomed in on you, and then you started moving your hands, and then it... Yeah. AI tracking is not turned on.
Does mine work? No, mine doesn't work.
Okay, so anyway.
Mine's a
I was thinking, what is the temperature variance that... What's the temperature variance that ink can handle? Because build plates.
They've already talked about doing it. They've already talked about that.
I'm like, oh... That sounds just custom build plates, just run it straight through.
With custom textures and colors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got a feeling it's just going to come off on the bottom of your print.
I watched the thing, and there's talk of doing embossing on your build plate so that you can texture. Instead of initials built in, the texture of the plate does it for you. It's already come up, which I thought was really amazing.
People are already doing that with lasers currently.
Yeah, Ember Prototypes here in Vancouver. That's what he does. Yeah. And there was a review of the Eufy makes, and it was one of the first things that they talked about doing, and I thought that was really great personally.
That sounds like a good side biz for a mill.
Alex is putting away groceries. He'll be here shortly, so no worries. But
and I'm running
I'm
back
just thinking,
to the corner. I'm dialing in.
If you could get a clear coating that if you ran a build plate through, oh my God!
Yep. All right, they've already done it. It's really. I think it was CNC Kitchen or 3D Print Professor. They had done it. They talked to Ember Prints to see what his opinion on it was. He was like, "Go for it, guys. Have a great time." And it was really amazing that machine was capable of it. And remember, just because the resins they're using now does not mean the same resins they will be using in a year from now. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I'm thinking is like, okay, buy one of these and just start rolling out custom build plates for everybody. You'd have your money back in no time.
Yeah.
It apparently it works. It's definitely, again, like when I first saw the application, I was like, I don't get it. It just didn't resonate with me. We looked at it on Kickstarter because that's whenever new tech is, we always try to look on Kickstarter for stuff. And at first I was like, well, it's just 2D printing textured. And then it started coming out with the maker chips, came out with the build plates. I'd like to see it on textiles.
Yeah, I don't see why it couldn't do textile. They can do, they're advertising for vinyl. You can print
if you stretch the textile to keep it flat, I'm sure it can do it just fine.
And and the way it works is it'll lay a layer of resin, which is generally white, I believe, and it starts doing its color. And then when it finishes, it lays a clear coat.
Yeah.
So you're not going to rub it off. You're not damaging it. It'd be interesting to do the texturing on build plates, just to see like where that resin is going to progress to. But I'm pretty sure it was either CNC Kitchen or 3D Print Doctor that was doing it, and I was just amazed. And again, on small build plates like the Voron, how amazing would that be? I don't think I'm going to be able to get my 400 through there.
No. But the smaller build plates that would fit inside that machine, 220, 256 and below, which is like 90% of the market.
Yep.
It is.
Well, 256 is what the most common build plate right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's talk of 300s or 310s, but the most common build, used to be 220 with the Enders, and then Bamboo took over with the A1s and their entire line. I think most of their line is 256. And now, there is talk about bigger plates, but 256, as I said before, is really great. So if that machine will take a 256 plate, then how about textured cold snap plates or Cairo plates? Plates that don't require adhesive. How amazing would that be?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's so many things in just our little realm of the world that I can see that this could be used for in such,
I'm just looking up the specs. The maximum printing surface is 330 by 420.
So you can put a 300 plate through that.
300, man, just send it.
Yep. That's awesome.
And anybody that wants to know what that size looks like, this is what we're talking about.
Yep.
That's 300 right there.
My second largest build plate is the Sunlu S8, which needs rebuild, but it's a 310 by 450, 310 by 310 by 450. So,
that's a big one.
350, but it's in progress.
She thick, baby.
Yeah, it looks like a really interesting machine. I know I've barely seen any content about it. I know there's a lot out there, but I tend to not.
That said, if Eufy Make would like to send one of us
Or all of us.
in North America, or all of us for that matter, one of these machines to play with, we would be more than happy to test it out for you. We would even be willing to share it.
And just I'd like to point out that we can do some milling projects and use that enamel on top. So it's not limited to just 3D printing, right? As we just said, we said textiles, we did 3D printing. We now have milling projects among our community. There's going to be a bunch.
Alex,
Hey, Killa.
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah.
Yep, we have it.
Yep.
Wait, why are you in chat? You're supposed to be putting up groceries. C'est la vie. But seriously, though, I mean, it's an amazing little box. So,
FlashForge next.
Yeah.
So Creator 5.
The 5 Pro looks interesting to me.
4 tool heads.
I'm much more interested in the 5 Pro than the 5, to be honest.
So what is the difference? Just enclosed?
Yeah, enclosed and more capable of high temps, abrasives, etc. The 5 is more or less a PLA PETG machine, pretty much.
Yeah, so that automatically makes me more interested in the Pro.
Yeah.
So there are already mods that people are designing for the 5 to put an enclosure around it.
Yeah.
But I'll be frank, they look janky. And the 5 Pro is intended for better filaments, more high temperature, work. And that said, it's includes the fans, the enclosure, and so forth. The chamber heater, the whole jazz, and it's not that much more money. So
right.
Yeah, it's not that much more. Every time I see these new printers coming out, I regret buying my Cobra because the total amount of money that I spent on the Cobra S1 is just this price, which is annoying.
I don't regret buying my Cobra, but it's just the way technology is. New stuff is coming out.
Yeah,
I can't complain, man. I had over 3,000 hours on mine before it started giving me grief.
I better find that FlashForge contact information that I have somewhere.
Making me jelly.
I just have the contact information. That's it. I don't have that much more.
Well, I'm down to 1 printer right now, so I feel you.
Yeah. I mean, here's how I'm looking at it. So for me, I have 1 printer because everything else that I have are either projects in the making or projects being worked on, or I have plans to do upgrades and stuff. So.
Oh, I broke all
project.
My Cobra S1 is like that's the project that's the one that I don't touch. That's my work machine. It works. It's right there and it works. Don't touch it.
You have a Cobra S1 that actually just works?
Yep. After I spent a lot of money on it.
Did you do the fun
No, I'm just kidding.
I designed and made a CNC mill, actually a laser cut bed support frame for it to replace the stock one, and then I replaced the stock bed with a 8mm Funzor CNC bed. So that fixed most of it, and then I've added active heating. So it's it can print.
So did you do a DIY active heating solution, or did you buy one?
So I bought a ready-to-go finished product from AliExpress that just is a universal unit, so you connect it to your Wi-Fi, and I just use my phone. And I hardwired it into the machine because it just needs AC input, and that's it. So super easy upgrade.
I've seen a lot of those, and I've actually considered doing one to mine because I can't keep a stable temperature. A lot of the times, I can ABS just fine, but sometimes I get layer adhesion issues with ASA, which is very weird.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah, I took
What
that
profile are
S.
you using? Because
my custom
the
profile
Anycubic-
that's just above,
all right.
just above my central 3D ABS profile.
Because I was gonna say the
It's
Anycubic
10 degrees
profile
hotter.
have too much cooling in them on the.
Oh yeah, I turned cooling almost completely off.
On my S1 right now, if I'm printing ABS or ASA, I use 100% cooling and the aux fan because the chamber is 80C. But at 80C chamber temps, the big issue is so on the Cobra S1, the clipper hosts little pie thingy, it's at the top of the frame, so it's the hottest part of the entire printer. So I'm looking at maybe trying to rip it out and move it somewhere else. So, because after about 4 or 5 hours at 80C, the whole printer is just...
Well, Artillery was so brilliant, they put it inside the heated chamber, right behind the camera at the top of the chamber inside.
That's a good spot.
Yes.
Me hot.
Yeah, they was really using the noodles.
I'm going to have to get my Dremel out and cut a hole in the frame to get that.
Oh, God. Dad's back.
I've returned.
Yeah, everyone behave.
Never.
I've been listening the whole time. I've been shuttling stuff out here to the chest freezer and stuff. Ugh.
Don't worry, we did good, Dad.
So we're going to rewind for 2 seconds because I heard you guys talking about the Eufy make and saying something about build plates. What kind of resin is it printing with that you can then 3D print onto it?
So that's the thing, because the Eufy make itself is more the color thing, right? So the resin is whatever resin you put in. So as long as there is a resin that can handle the heat of a build plate and maybe that flex, it should be possible. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see if someone attempts to do it and tries to figure it out. Because there are high temp resins that can do high enough temperature.
I wonder if you buy a PEI, flat PEI sheet, right? If you printed the layers thin enough and then printed clear and then just applied PEI film over top of it, if you offset for the color transmission through that yellowish PEI sheet.
Yeah, there's definitely something that could be explored if any one of us had one.
Let's see, I was thinking, along the lines of the same process they use to make the holographic sheets. So
maybe
somebody's doorbell just went
issue
off.
For the U1. It's
mine.
I'm assuming Gergman's talking about the SBC is by the steppers. Because the steppers themselves running 9DC is not going to be an issue.
Oh, steppers can do that easily.
Yeah.
No, it's just steppers can handle that just fine. It's just
1.5.
repeated abuse that harms them.
Hello, Stephen.
I've got great news, everybody.
Steven?
They had these on the airplane on the flight to Colorado. It was the highlight of the flight to Colorado, actually. And I found them in the grocery store.
Nice. What is that?
I
thought you were going to get more Doritos.
Maui Monk. I don't know. But they're fantastic. Stellar pretzels. They're very good.
I have pretzels too. Woo.
Yeah. I got pretzels. And I got the $4 jug of peanuts. They're the garage snacks.
I want a jug of peanuts.
It's been like 6-9 months since I've had garage snacks out here. I've been slacking. There's normally peanuts out here. The kids come out and steal them. All right, so let me pull up Cap's paper. Where you got? How far have you guys made it to on
We were still
Cap's?
talking about the Creator 5.
Oh, yeah. So the Creator 5 just seems like a smaller U1, same
Well,
price
the 5
without
Pro,
the.
the 5 Pro is got more going on. Oh, thank you.
Is it?
Yeah, the 5 Pro's
Yeah.
enclosed and set up for abrasives, etc. Kind of
But
think of tool changing Centauri Carbon, basically.
but the problem is like Snapmaker has a shaky reputation. FlashForge has a terrible reputation.
Yeah.
If I'm going
Right
to
now,
if I'm
yes,
going to
they
shell
do.
out that kind of money, I'm going to at least go for somebody with a shaky reputation rather than the bad reputation.
I'm waiting for Cheedy to come out with one.
So, lots of folks have the various Cheedy printers. I've not used one myself, but I know Dan was using some in his print farm. I know Hector's using some in his print farm. Luke Digital Dragon is.
Ow.
Oh, also, public service announcement for anybody who there's over the last 2 years, there's been a lot of questions on my YouTube and Discord about Doom Cube extrusions. Pulsar 3D is going to be having Doom Cube extrusions for the Micron coming that way. And there was somebody we forgot to shout out last week on the, great vendors. But Pulsar 3D, Belial is awesome guy and an awesome vendor.
Yeah. Yep. He's got cartographer B4s, crossbow cutters, all kinds of fun stuff.
All right, so next up is
Like,
Bikini
So
Creative. I'm assuming that's
I
Cap's
found
new line of bikinis.
Bicken Creative.
Oh,
I found
my
so I
mistake.
did I was doing this search throughout GitHub for new projects, and this isn't exactly a new project. It is actually a project that has reappeared, and this is actually a pretty sick tool changer.
So,
what's the price
oh
tag?
wait, uh, Stealth Changer plus some. Um, so yeah,
It
it's
is
like
more
a
it's more in
modified
line with
version
the
of a Stealth
Prusa
Changer.
XL, the way it's designed.
What's that other one?
Yeah,
Was it Maker Forge? What was it?
Yeah. So the one we were looking at, Maker Forge, that was a Kickstarter. They actually are in production. Funny enough, I was actually going through my Facebook earlier and got an ad for them, and they show an entire warehouse full of printers. And
Oh,
they actually have an actual printer. It's a 500 by 500, 500 by 400 by 500, and fully loaded. It's $3,600 with 5 heads.
yeah. I'm a I'm gonna guess that Sobel. Just bring up what Gergman's talking about. I'm gonna guess that Sobel is probably gonna basically do their like that one that Jonathan and was it who was it that did that one with Jonathan?
The tool changer
Yeah,
SVO8.
Okay.
that's the
Ow.
08 tool changer. I think that's going to be kind of a sussed out, flushed out project that they're going to sell
Yeah.
for Sobel, I'm guessing, for their tool changer. But I bet it's cheap because it's
Yeah,
Sobel.
teaching tech's videos on that thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Brad, it's a good thing you didn't find this this Bicken Creative something before
the stealth changer.
Yeah, otherwise this image here would have sold you on it altogether.
Yep. That's why I didn't mention it to him. He would have said, "Send it all back."
Yeah. I have made some Perry the Platypuses.
I think that's the exact model that I found and sent to you the other day.
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. But it's not the machine.
Yeah, it is. The actual tool changer itself looks pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Let's pull up the tool changer so folks can see what we're talking about here.
I wouldn't have wanted it just because the name's stupid.
The docks are moving up and down.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta enlarge my screen for this.
Yeah, so this is more of the Prusa XL way of doing it, where you.
Yep. It is.
That's what happens if a Prusa and a Voron had a baby that was
Yeah,
a tool.
pretty much.
It really is.
I do like that they keep
the inspiration.
I like that they keep the cooling on the tool head. It's just one more thing that you
That's
don't
why I said
have to wire up.
It's a very interesting system, and I actually really do like it.
They could have at least designed their own damn skirt.
My concern here is that it looks like it is magnetically attached.
Yeah.
Which
nothing to go wrong with that.
Well, magnets in themselves is not the greatest, but if you combine that with some sort of mechanical latch,
yeah, but there's not one though.
All right, that teddy bear came out pretty good.
Yeah, I mean you print slow enough.
Yeah.
But how long ago is this from?
I'm definitely going to keep my eye on this.
Latest update
thing
is within the last
3 days ago.
Months. Yeah. So
So I'm going to actually be. I wrote an algorithm for my little AI bot to actually keep track of GitHub projects that are up and coming that either just appear or reappear that haven't been active. So hopefully we'll see more of these.
And then we'll run through some of these other things really quick. Manufacturer updates, Bamboo X Series discontinued and
Dead.
Yeah,
committed firmware updates through May of next year, and spare parts until for another 5 years. So good on them for committing to 5 years of parts on them. I've got news for them. They discontinued the standard X1 a long time ago.
Yes, they did.
I'm not sure if they know that or not, but they have said they see sales of it. And then Elegoo Canvas got released for pre-order. Some shipping this month, some shipping in July, I think. Make sure to use my affiliate link. Oh, wait, that's right. I don't have one.
My two will be shipping in August.
August? Okay, that's what it was, not July, August. Claude AI for Autodesk Fusion, major update. I would really like to test this out. So the 2.4 there in the background right there has cheese grater stealth skirts. I have a cheese grater stealth skirt on the Trident. It's the one that Seaboard released for their all-wheel drive Trident thing. They're great. I love them. I love the look of them. But Print Structor made the skirts for the 2.4, and there's not a version for the 2.4 that is comes out far enough for a clicky clack door. I sent him a message on printables and on Discord, but I haven't heard anything back. And I sent him a message a little while ago because he did some work on the firmware for the Ouroboros board too. And never heard anything back. And it's fine, people lose interest in stuff. But as such, I would really like to check out Claude AI and see if I can use that to modify the Fusion files to bring those skirts out another 20 millimeters or something like that. But yeah. I don't know. Uh, that's what I like to do. I've got some ability to use Fusion, but it is way outside of what I'm capable of doing.
So so here's the challenge. If we can get everybody to pitch in chat, if we can get everybody to pitch in $10 for, like 15 of you to pitch in $10, Alex can get 1 month subscription to Fusion 360.
Don't do that. I actually just got Rails ordered for the Trident yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I ended up canceling my pre-order for Tube Compact and using the money from that pre-order cancellation to get the rails for the printer.
And Steven felt a ripple in the force.
Yeah, Steven's right. So, Steven, if you're watching, I love you, but we discussed this before you ordered them about how long it was likely for that to come out. And I didn't cancel it. I canceled it purely because at this moment in time, it's a cash flow issue, right? A printer working today is better than upgrade part for printer in the future. It's a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush kind of thing. And if I'm able to, when Tube Compact comes out, I'll grab one. But it is what it is. You gotta get printers running today.
Yes.
Open print tag standard.
This is important.
I thought this was already released.
Nobody's decided on a standard, though. Various people have done various things, but nobody's gotten everybody together and be like, hey, we're all doing this.
Yeah. So
this needs to be decided and set in stone.
This is the way I look at NFC tags on filament. And I understand that this is going to be something that a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on, and how useful NFC tags are to any given person is going to vary wildly. But for me, I don't care. One, I don't have any printers that you can even utilize it if I did have it. And
well, yeah, actually, yeah, you do. You've got Happy Hair. They've got UFC tag capability, but you got to get the reader and add it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have anything that's compatible with it at this moment. Nothing has a reader on it or anything like that. But I don't know. For me, I'm just going to walk over, load a filament, select what kind of filament, and hit slice and print. So
And
I,
that's perfectly that's perfectly fine. And the problem I have is I'm tired of the community complaining and bitching about it. I just want it settled.
The only way I would give a damn about it is if scanning that code and saying this is the filament you have also brings in a really nice profile for that filament that freaking works instead of having
Yes,
sitting
that would be
three
good.
things.
for that
That would
printer.
be the only way I would give a damn about it. Otherwise, I don't care. I'm plenty capable of saying it's PLA or ABS or whatever and clicking on a color.
okay.
It's just the fact that nobody has so far has been able to say, here is the standard, we'll all use it. Right now, everybody is just arguing, and it's just tiresome.
Yep.
So Polymaker has some decent print profiles for their filament. The only good print profiles I've seen have been out of Soraya Tech.
Actually, if you use the stock Polymaker ASA profile on their ASA, you're going to get a big plate of garbage.
Yeah.
It'll print fine on the lower layers, but you get to your surface layers, it'd be really good for like scratching your back, exfoliating your face, things like that.
Sandpaper.
Yes, yes. It'd make for a wonderful cactus. You could print a great cactus.
You sound bitter, Brent.
No, not at all.
Bergman, Jonathan, I have a better idea. Modifying those skirts seems like a perfect lesson for CAD lessons. That maybe one of us does CAD lessons on YouTube. I don't know of anybody that does that. Anybody? Please make yourself known. Oh, it's Canrog. There he is.
Who, me?
I don't know. There's nobody in this right now that does any sort of things like that.
Raise your hand if you want to see a stream where Canrog teaches me how to use CAD well enough to make some skirts.
That we could actually set up. I'm 100% down for that.
I
Just you and
think
me
I
on the
think that would
stream.
be fun. Yeah.
I like how
I
you
need to test my
move up
patience.
front and center in the middle of the screen for this. Not on the spot at all.
Jonathan,
I want to just let me know when I need to get popcorn.
Yeah, it'll probably be a couple of hours stream for each lesson, but we can get through it. Yeah.
Acid Fly Studios. I could potentially do a stream where I go through tuning a filament. But stay tuned because we might have a guest coming in the very near future to this podcast who I don't know. Many may consider him the de facto expert on print quality.
I have a couple of names that popped into my head there, but there's a lot of good knowledge out there that we should get here.
Yeah. I actually meant
would-
to send them a message
be,
today, just got behind. So
I would be really interested in having a stream where I can see if I can teach you.
yeah.
I just all I do is run through all of the various Orca calibrations on my filaments.
Yeah.
That's going to get you most of the way there.
It does.
And all my print profiles are available on my GitHub. I need to update those because there's been a few updates and a few additions.
Yeah, your
recently.
basic ABS profile is spot on for a lot of filaments. For a lot of various
They are.
ABS.
Very few people have ever grabbed them
Are
and
indeed.
complained about them.
Well, not to your face, anyhow.
Most people don't have the testicular fortitude to complain about things to my face.
I do.
Really?
Well, let me tell you.
Really?
Well,
I'll find
I
some
sense that
words
there's
for
a
you.
I sense that there's a short joke there, but I just don't want to do that right now.
Yeah.
So Acid Fly Studio says that first layer still has him baffled. Well, that I think we can all agree that.
That's going to vary by the machine.
Yeah,
too.
but when you get into printing, being able to read that first layer is sort of like magic. But once you get
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see a couple of different things quite quickly while it's printing, even so you can make
Yeah.
quick
That
adjustments on the fly. And
The
Just get it
filament
done.
side of that first layer is going to have to do with figuring out your temperature and your speed. The rest of it is up to machine settings, and
Yep.
the rest of it is machine side.
yeah. So a few general rules of thumb for first layer printing is you want to make sure that you're not too close. You're better off to be a little far and over extrude a little into your first layer than you are to be close and end up with like elephant's foot and stuff like that on your print.
Yeah,
But
and you'll know when you're too far because it won't stick.
well, you can very easily go, okay, my lines aren't touching for my first layer infill, and just drop it down 0.05, 0.01, right?
Depending on what machine you have. Some of these machines don't let you do that, and then you got to figure out how far you
The
got to do.
Bamboo A1 he's asking about, but the general answer is turn your machine up 10 degrees, turn your build plate up 5 degrees, put it down. I see it looks like it's plowing. Okay, so you're too close. You're way too close to your build plate. So you need to recalibrate and make sure that your nozzle's in the right correction.
I have
Yeah.
no idea
Or-
if you can adjust an A1 on the fly, can you?
no.
Or
Go on.
your heat break is bent and your nozzle is, rather than being flat, is cocked to the side and then under extruding on one side, too low on the other, and plowing through the material next to it.
Just take your hot end out because it's a quick touch hot end. Clean it up, take it out, brush the hot end, the nozzle assembly, clean the nozzle assembly, reinsert it, run your calibration run a test run file. If you just have to make a 1 mil thick piece of bar that goes around the plate, do that. There's a lot of opportunities. A1s are pretty much self-calibrating though, so if you're running into a problem like that, either your build plate is not set correctly or your nozzle is offset.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing with a lot of these machines is that in the slicer, you get to tell it, am I a smooth plate, textured plate, FX plate? Yeah, make sure you set that right because it makes little adjustments on the height based on what plate you tell it. And in some cases, it's in the slicer and on the machine. The M1's that way.
Yep.
You've got the options in the slicer, plus you got it in the screen, and you got to set them both right, or you're going to scrape up your plate or start laying down filament, way too high, and it won't stay down on the plate.
Absolutely.
But Maker Millwright's going to know a whole lot more about that A1 than I do.
I have never had anything else stock than the Cobra S1 and an Ender 3.
Yeah,
I've run Ender 3 V1, Ender 3 V2 Pro, Neptune 2 Pro, Neptune 3 Pro, Sunlu S8 V1, Snapmaker J1S, Snapmaker Artisan, Voron Point 2, and Bamboo A1. And then
I
we're
think
looking to
I've-
put a new machine in the lab.
When it comes to stock printers, I've had 3, 4 if you count my first printer, but that was a piece of garbage, so I don't count it.
I think most of us started with a piece of garbage. I know I did.
Yeah.
V1.
The Ender 3. It wasn't even a Pro or anything. It was just Ender 3.
Yeah, that's the V1. The Ender 3 is version 1, V1. That's the one, and then just do a full build plate. Like back when they were using the textured plastic plates on magnets, Bowden tube assembly with a plastic Bowden tube infeed, so that the filament would actually eat the infeed assembly.
Well, this right here is what my Ender 3 V1 looks like now.
Yeah.
It's Core XY now. Now I
So-
love it.
I like Cartesian.
Looking at, I want to just quickly wrap up these news topics. Looks like there's been recent market reports and indicate a 53% surge in budget 3D printing sales. So that's pretty cool. I'm assuming that that's going to be delayed by 3 months for probably first quarter market reports. And we'll see
Probably.
a slowdown here on the next one as we go into spring and summer. Then there's increase in industrial grade filaments. And
Did you put the support
right.
arms on your A550? That's the problem with the A550s. They always need the upgrade supports for the rigidity. That's like one of the major issues that comes up with it. If you're having trouble with your A550, get yourself the support kit. It'll stabilize the posts.
And then last but not least,
So-
I'm not seeing it here. I don't know if we got it. I know I didn't get a chance to. Captain, did you get a chance to get change.org petition going?
Not yet. That is in the works, and we will have that up and running by tomorrow.
Okay, so stay tuned for the change.org petition. Do you want to cover what the change.org petition is going to cover, or should we just wait?
No, we can go ahead and cover it. So we're going to be announcing here very shortly. We're going to have a petition to remove the polymaker scientist with the torquing millwright.
Do you have any screen caps that you'd like to share?
You guys are absolutely
in
the
fact.
worst.
Okay.
We do, in fact, have a screen cap. Let me bring it up here. This is an absolute must. It's a must for the community. We have to boost morale within the community because there's a lot of bad going on right now. So we think this is an absolute, beautiful thing that needs to happen.
I noticed this wasn't in the news write-up for the pre-show. I noticed this was not not in there. I noticed.
It was. It's just real fine print. It was.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm looking at the pre-show right now. It is not in there.
It was at 0.01 windings, all the way at the bottom. If you look real close.
I'm looking.
Come on.
I see nothing.
Come on. There we are. Let's open this up, and then we're going to share the screen. Or we're going to share the window, I guess.
I strongly dislike you.
So feel free to bring that up. Let everybody see this beautiful thing. If y'all see, we are, I have to do a little bit of cleanup work on this to satisfy Polymaker's exact, base for the Polymaker Scientist. But we now have the replacement for the Polymaker Scientist, and it's going to be called the Polymaker Millwright, the torquing millwright himself.
Strongly dislike you.
I'm just gonna say I approve of this message.
Oh, of course you do.
Yes.
Look for him at Murph this year.
We are aiming for a booth for Murph. We have a couple creators doing some processing for me. Again, you guys can find me everywhere. But yes, that is a twerking maker millwright from the Free Heath Workshop.
And you will actually find this at many different places at Murph, including the Polymaker booth itself.
Now,
I highly doubt that.
I heard a rumor that your booth at Murph was going to be Coyote Ugly themed. Is that correct?
That is not correct. No, there will be no Coyote Ugly dancing on tables business, sir. But I
Are you sure about this?
I am 100% sure that there will be no dancing on tables at Murph.
Oh, my mistake.
I heard that you were going to be hiring Leanne Rhymes.
That's basic. Guys our size and folding tables plus dancing does not equal a good equation.
They're not folding tables, though.
It equals a lot of fun if someone tapes it.
Yeah.
I was thinking it equals stitches. when gravity...
We are trying to break the Murph curse. I will be there this year to protect Murph from any chaos and whatnot that happens. We're working on projects. Look for the Free Heathen Workshop at Midwest Rep Festival.
Yes, I am. Since I am most likely not going to be able to make it this year, I'm going to put my stamp on it no matter what. And I approve this message.
If I could, I would, but I can't. So I
Pictures
can't.
and videos for you, Cap.
I strongly disapprove of this message. I am grateful for everyone to come, and if you are unable to make it, Captain, we will be there full heart with you. Hopefully, on the Free Heathen Workshop, we will be doing some live streams at the event. If not, we hope to be doing some live streams post-event.
And I did have a thought about this. I may just call a local Kinko's in the area and have a full-size cardboard cutout of myself made and shipped over.
Deal. I'll put it with the booth.
If anybody would like the STL for the twerking millwright, please hit up Cap. You can print out a bunch of them. You can just leave them randomly throughout Murph.
You know, Maker Millwright, that cardboard cutout gives you the opportunity to bust out a Sharpie and make any facial features and clothing you wish.
I'm always here to help. Our model this year is the Worker Jack backpack. You'll see some of these around. You will see worker bots on a lot of support community, a lot of other channels and other companies I work with. You'll see a lot of the worker bot in their booth. We're doing a fundraiser. This is our fundraiser model. It's already currently available on Thangs. We will be doing as always, we do a miniature worker bot with a sign. We always say Smurf for bus, whatever event we're going to, whatever fundraising we can do, we do our best to get there and spend time with you guys in the community. There is also from CL3D, this is a free model you can get. This is a support Free Heathen Workshop model if you want it. I'm not big here on YouTube, but I am available on Twitch.
Oh, there was one big thing that did come about that I'm not sure anybody actually really knows about. Apparently Sunlu came up with their own Maker World type file website.
Another one?
Are they doing anything that makes it worth?
It is
They're
called
a large manufacturer.
Make Road. It is called Make Road. And let me stop sharing this. And just so I just want to share this with you guys. Because it is actually very well organized. And there's a lot of perks on it right now.
What's it called?
Make Road. So, makeroad.com. And I actually have if you guys sign up, I'll share my link to it because, I get points if you sign up under me. But they actually have some really nice models. But they have something that's very, very cool. This Maker Kit system, they're doing an RC car road it's on a tabletop system.
Yeah, send me the link.
I found that very fun. So they're coming out with a kit for this. Yeah, makeroad.com. And they're coming out with this kit. that you print out you print out your own RC car, and it prints on this tabletop. You race it on a tabletop system at maker events.
I like it. I'm in. Send me the link.
I mean, that
I got a couple files I can upload.
That looks really cool, but I do have to say that the rest of the website pretty much just looks like Bamboo's stuff. And
it really, I mean, honestly, it does.
Yeah,
but it's very well organized, and it does not look like there's a ton of AI slop. It looks like they have done very well at trying to remove the AI slop.
Oh, I see a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see stuff that's either procedurally generated or input generated, not designed.
There is.
But is there a way to basically opt out of all that stuff?
I don't know.
Well, a lot of stuff is flagging direct AI builds now, so. But it all ends on the end user, right?
Yeah.
So here, I will post this in. I'll just post the my invite code in the chat. So there you go.
You know, it'd be cool to see if sites started requiring the Fusion file, Blender file, whatever CAD software, whatever that you're using, as part of the upload, or you can't freaking upload it. I understand, like we were talking about earlier with Claude AI, being able to plug into Fusion, but at least it would cut down on some of the garbage. And not saying that every model made with AI is garbage, but
this affects me directly. The truth is, I don't mind the AI stuff. It's there's not much you can do about it. One, I like that it brings people in and the designing and making. That makes me happy. You know, if I get buried under AI slop, then I'm just not good enough, right? That's, the cream of the crop always rises to the top. We've always talked about that. We've talked about, we even talked about content creation on platform. But there soon will be AI channels on YouTube. There already is tons of AI voiceover, tons of AI generated stuff. It is what it is, and labeling it AI, people like the end user, if they're not in the community, if they're not involved in the deeper levels of 3D printing, they don't care. How many IP infringement products are out there that people are happy to just buy, right?
Yeah.
So I actually think of it this way anymore.
If the software signed it, kind of like, you design something for Windows, like it's got to be signed, or Windows is going to be like, hey, this may be harmful. Are you sure you want to install this kind of thing? And if it's not signed by a CAD or model designing software, it automatically goes into a category of AI generated. And then if people want to look at AI models, they're welcome to, right? I wish it was, you were talking about YouTube stuff. Like, do you know how frustrating it is to sit there and be like, oh, that looks like a great video, play. Oh, shit, it's the same fucking AI voice. Stop. Next video. Like, I don't care. I don't want to watch it.
Agreed.
And here's
the thing that should fucking
you're talking to the guy who live streams, makes YouTube, makes models, and does it all the hard way. And when I use AI, I am very clear about, this is an AI generated image that I used. This is AI rewrite, because what I say, I'm not a good writer, so I use AI to rewrite things in a way that's more palatable to other people. I'm fully aware, and I'm competing with that every day. I'm competing with IP infringement. I'm competing with AI infringement. There's really nothing to be done. It's if it allows the end user to make something, I guess it makes me happy. But I would like that, I'd like my work to be forefront and upcoming. But it is what it is.
So to be clear, I'm not opposed to AI stuff. I'm opposed to it getting mixed in with everything and me having to, as the end user, sort through it.
Yeah.
I put it this way, honestly. There is good AI and then there's slop. You know, it's like earlier in my stream today. You know, I had one viewer come in and go, "Can we just change the music from 1996? Why AI music?" It's AI music because I wrote the music, but I actually cannot play instruments any longer. So there is a purpose.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
it's
valid.
not just auto-generated music. You know, I actually wrote it. There's a
Yep.
difference between that and AI garbage. You know, and you can actually see the difference in models as well up on all these websites. You can see a decent model that is AI generated and something that is absolute garbage
Yeah.
without even having to try to print it as well. So
Yeah, there's some of the AI models that they're up off the build plate. They've got hidden geometry, that's invisible that keeps you from reorienting it. Well, there's a lot of it you end up fixing before you can ever print it. That's the
Yep.
But it's not going anywhere.
But if you get good at fixing it, there are some cool files out there.
Yep.
I need to charge my mouse. It's been like 6 months.
There's like meme content, and AI has just become general pop culture. There's nothing you can do about it. There's like AI musicians. I see AI slop videos all the time. Same voice.
Oh yeah.
Bad writing. The images do not relate to what it's talking about. But you can see the same thing in the 3D model world.
Oh yeah.
They'll take a bad image or an AI generated image, throw it into a render. That render will do a good job, but like you said, it doesn't print it. It's got stuff below the build plate. It's got stuff off here, off there. It still needs handling, but there's going to come a point where it doesn't matter. And as a general designer, it's just like, I've done it myself where someone will send me an image and I'm like, I can't render, I can't draw that. So here's the AI version that have at her, right?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, there's a use case for it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think in time, a lot of it'll self-correct.
Oh yeah. For sure, there's an AI bubble.
I mean, there's
The one of the
good
problems
things and
we
there's
got.
bad things about it.
Yep.
Yeah. One of the problems we've got is all of these file websites are now integrating, 10-cent AI or Meshy AI straight into the, their website. Maker World, Make Road has 10 cents AI built into it. Every one of them has an AI built into it now.
Yep. So, like, as a designer, I'm like, sure, go ahead and do it. I like to manually design, and I manually design in Tinkercad. I'm not a Fusion guy. I'm not a Blender guy. I'm not a ZBrush guy. I don't take AI stuff and recut it. I just do it the way I enjoy it.
Yep.
And if it doesn't,
And the honest to God truth is the Twerky Millwright was made with AI.
Yep. Does it offend me? Not at all. Do I think it's funny? Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to make that. So
I have
But
models that are AI generated. I don't. The big jump in my. If you want me to get angry, is if you start charging without informing people that it's AI. That is a whole different thing.
Technically, you shouldn't be able to charge for an AI model.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't.
They should be free.
Yeah. And also, it's also about how you distribute that model. Do you post it every 10 seconds on all of your social media, or do you just upload it and then tell people, here is a cool thing that I did?
But I'm telling you right now, I've seen it lots. There's Patreon sites that specialize in AI generated stuff.
Yeah.
The object never existed. They make something, either word, text, or whatever. Then they put it on a fake background. They put it up, and people buy it. And I've seen it. And There's nothing I can do about that, right?
So about that, my latest upload, the video that I uploaded this week, is about a product on AliExpress that I look. All of the images are AI. It's quite clear that all of the images are AI, and I took a gamble on it mostly just because AliExpress pays for the product for me to review.
Sure.
And that's why I got it. I would never have bought it.
Oh!
But it did turn
Are the
out
wigs
to be
coming?
a good. Sorry?
Are the wigs coming? Just I know this is important, but are the wigs coming?
There's something in the works.
Yes. Okay. Continue. Sorry, it hit me. Forgive me.
Yeah. So so the product itself is actually better than the images. It looks good and it does its job and it does look like the images, but you can still see that the images are AI generated. It's clear that the AI that they used had the original images and improved them instead of just generated images from nothing. That being said, I do talk about that in the video a little bit. That I would rather just have the actual images, the photos that they took of the product, than the AI generated ones. I know that people wants to make things look professional, but I would rather have a normal picture of the things that I'm buying than an AI edited picture.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of errors in those pictures that are just comic. Like when they open the zipper in one of the images, there's another zipper behind it.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen as far as the AI images for marketing is that as the general public gets better at looking at it and go, there's something not right about this. I've been burned too many times. I'm just not going to order this thing.
Yeah.
That's going to die off. Jeff, how on earth did you manage to snap a Gates belt?
That is impressive.
Yeah.
Check all your bearings. That's my advice. If you broke that, check your bearings.
Well, it was a Seaboard kit. It may not necessarily have been a Gates that was on there at the moment. It might be a Gates that he's looking for now.
Yeah, that.
You're homing the printer. I wonder if like your end stop switch failed or something, and it was just sitting there pulling on that belt. Yeah, Dremic probably does have the belts.
Yeah, I mean, it's still taking him a couple days to ship it, but
So. Also, just to be clear, there you don't have to find a belt specifically for that printer. You can just find belts by the
long enough.
by the length.
Yep, to the
Just
right
find
width
something
or
long
something.
enough.
Sounds like a fault in the belt.
Either a fault in the belt or there's a bearing that's
Bearing.
gone wonky.
Yeah. Or
Check your
they were-
bearings.
Or they were way too tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been way too tight.
Yeah,
Could've
But
also,
that'll also
like-
damage your bearings.
The too tight thing, I don't think so. If you have a printer that has printed parts, those will
Yeah.
crack way before
Well,
those.
also
No,
you get
but what happens on the what can happen when you over tighten them is because some of the bearing stacks on the 2.4 are screwed into plastic. You can deform the plastic, and then the belt rides up over
Yeah.
the edge of your bearings, and then gets caught. And
Yeah, because I've had some speed printers that have belt tension. So if you can lift the printer and it doesn't bend the belts. So yeah, those belts can take a lot of weight.
Well, they're
But if they jam
the
up,
amount of
they jam up.
deflection.
Yeah.
Like the deflection on 3D printers, there should be almost no deflection on the belt, like whatsoever.
Oh, no. No, that'd be way too tight if you had a piano.
Yeah, we
wire
don't
tight.
have enough weight on the tool head for that. We have too light tool heads.
Because the more deflection you have, the more likelihood of skipping. There should be very little deflection.
Yeah.
the Trident I ran up to like 30 pounds on 9mm
Yeah, but you
GT3
were
belts.
you're all CNC and so on.
Yeah.
Your average printer, you're talking NMs.
Yeah. Nanometer, yeah. All right, let's see what the pre-show's got. What do you got for the pre-show here? Yeah, so the market surge, that's going to be bouncing, like you said. The new industrial grade filaments, like the PPS GF20, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I've been printing that PET CF from Soraya Tech, and that stuff is fantastic. It's one of my favorite engineering filaments I've printed with so far.
Yeah, I need to get some reinforced ABS or ASA, maybe some PC to print a printer soon. So that'll be interesting. I'm gonna have to look around. Maybe I can get something from some good people. I don't know.
Did that rip out of your tool head, Jeff? Oh, let me see if I can. Oh my goodness.
I am definitely going to need a new cutter. This thing is hogging down. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to distract. I'm just watching it. Man, I am hogging out right now on a ball mill. I'm going to need a new ball mill.
That doesn't look pretty at all.
That's a belt issue. That's like a faulty belt. See how it elongated and then came apart? Where that belt wasn't assembled correctly.
So I'm
Wonder if
gonna
they got
be
pinched.
I'm gonna have to get off. I haven't slept in about 2 days, so I'm jumping off. So
Alright.
I'm gonna say bye to everyone, and
Have a
Love
good
you, brother.
one.
I'm sure there's a link down there if you want to see more of my stuff. That's all I
Yep.
need to say. Yeah.
Alright, yeah,
so-
good one, man.
Let's see if I
Have a
can
good one.
Catch you
You
later,
up.
buddy.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Love you, dude. Be safe.
Later.
See ya.
And then there was 4.
And then there was 4.
That was the legendary Canrog.
Show the other side. All right. Yeah. So. This is what makes me ask if maybe it was pinched off. Is just the way it is right
Like a
here.
shear point.
And then if you look at it here, the way it's kind of cut in the middle of one of the teeth.
Yeah, it does. It looks like the edge of a idler got into her.
But then the way this is alligator makes it look like it might have been either very old and sitting around for a while, or tensioned way too much. Because for 6mm belts on your 2.4, you're going to want to be around 2 to 2.5 pounds of tension on those belts. And this looks like it was quite a bit above that. Or it was very old, but it was like ripped out. It's very weird. Yeah, no, I just so depending on what tool head you have, like it's going to make a 90-degree turn, or it's going to be pinched up against the MGN 12 carriage. Like there's a couple different ways that those belts are secured depending on the tool head.
Yep.
I would go over it with a fine tooth comb when you're going in and rebelting it to make sure everything is good to go.
Check your
Oh,
Could
bearings and
just
your bearing seats for sure.
it's a golden opportunity to get a CNC tool carriage. You already got, you already got rebuilt it.
Yep. It's a golden opportunity to go buy a monolith. Just saying.
gonna have a hard time getting them right this second.
My
Everybody's sold
idea was
out.
much cheaper.
I would sell you an all-wheel drive kit, but I already sold it. So
No, those will probably work, Gergman.
No,
They're not gonna take, they're not
Gergman,
gonna take them off.
there's a version of that for the 2.4, which is what I have on the 2.4 over here. I'm saying I used the Seaboard Trident skirts on my Trident. And that's what I've got on my Trident.
Yep. But on the Stealth Changer, there's an extra 22 millimeters, right? With the door buffer and all that.
Yeah,
At least an
thereabouts.
extra 20. Above and beyond the clicky clack.
Still waiting on my fans for my Voron. Looking at you, LDO.
Are they coming from LDO or are they?
Oh, I just reached straight out to Jose from LDO. I said I had some LDO fans. I was going to order some on Amazon. I said, hey, do me a solid. What do you think of these? And I said, can you just stick some other stuff in the box and I'll pay for it? I don't need to know what's in the box. Just give me a price. I was like, send me some cool stuff.
Yeah,
Jose's a good dude.
Yeah.
I've been working on this is a Funfetti.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, spoiler for tomorrow morning's YouTube short. But
Is that the PLA or the PETG version?
this is PLA.
How are the
but-
sparkles?
Oh, they're sweet. I mean, it's an awesome looking filament. Cookie Cat reached out to me and they were like, "Hey, we have a lot of Funfetti filament that is no good. Would
Fell
you
off of a
like it
truck.
to see if? Would you like it to see if
He got hijacked by Polly Maker.
you can make it work?" And I, of course, said absolutely because I love Cookie Cat filament, and Cookie Cat are great folks. And I know some people that come over and hang out that might like some Cookie Cat filament too. So if it could be saved, I wanted to save it, you know?
Do you have any dual extrusion machines? IDEX
No.
or otherwise? I have these anti-tip bowls. So they're good for sitting on the sofa and having chips. And PLA makes perfect chip bowls. And they're great. And it would look amazing in that Funfetti. That's what I think transparent filaments would be great for that.
Yeah. What I want to do, and once I get it going, it's missing the smokestack. So the issue I had with it to begin with was the filament kept breaking. And then today I managed to get the Benchy printed this far after 18 hours of drying. And
What temp are you drying at?
50.
Try 60.
Yeah. I've got I've got some things.
I got some things I'm doing. I got some magic in my back pocket. I can't wait.
We're starting with the very basics and working our way up. All I can tell you is that it's perfect timing to have some filament that may be incredibly wet that needs to be dried. That's all I'm going to say. It might be good timing.
Ooh, exciting.
All right, right here's what I just pulled off the printer.
Oh, I think I know that from somewhere.
Yeah, you do. Yep, I just got the last of the parts printed up. I've been working on the maker chips, but I have not had very good luck with that. It looks all right, but the name's not coming out in the bottom. And I did it with a 0.2, and the name will come out, but my printers are not liking 0.2s. I can't get very far before I get into clogs and stuff. I've got everything cranked way down on the volumes and speeds and all that.
What temp are you running?
I think I've got it about 230.
Okay, so you're nice and warm. Okay, yeah, that's one of the biggest mistakes, right? People don't get it hot enough.
Yeah, I'm running 230 on a 60 plate, and then I
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's part of my death racer. This is one side that's assembled. I got to put the tracks on it. I got the other side all printed up. I got to put it together. That's kind of where I'm at. What I've been working on.
Using the Funfetti TPU for your Death Racer, Jim?
Actually, I just got some Sunblue.
No, Jim in chat said, I think he
Jim.
said he was using the Funfetti cookie CAD for his tracks.
Yeah, I got the just
Ooh.
black for the tracks. That's the couple I've stuck the pins in, but they came out pretty good.
Nice.
Now,
I gotta get on board with those projects. There's the drag racer because Alex wants some craziness in drag race. I gotta get in on that death racer, but for me they're a little pricey. And I've got a death.
I think I'm out of time getting into another one. I'll get the death racer done. I wanted to do a battle bot for my kid. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get it done.
I should have a body one.
Somebody sells a kit now for one of the BattleBot things.
There's two companies.
Yep, I've already spotted one out. It's like $400. Although I got to look to see if this Death Racer remote will work with it. Because if it does, then I can save myself the remote.
That's my big talk, right? So Palm Beach out of Florida, Palm Beach BattleBots has them, and then this one's from FingerTech out of Saskatoon. And that's what my kit is. And then I hope to have I hope to have a full body built. To bring down for a 3D printed one, and then I'll just have a swap over. Because the only thing that I'm missing out on is having a second receiver. So my hope is that remote works with the Death Racers. That's my big one, and I'm worried about putting that in my luggage, but
I think you'll be all right on it.
Well, the one I saw.
I think this Cobra's getting ready to get replaced too. I'm tired of fighting with it. I hit about 3,200 hours, and now I don't want to do shit.
Well, send it to me. I'll take it.
Okay, not Palm Beach.
There's FingerTech and Palm Beach are the two I know of.
I think FingerTech was the kit I was looking at. It was about $400.
With the remote Canadian. Let me look, but
the one I saw had like two little brushless motors, like 18th scale brushless motors for the wheels, speed controller. I don't think it had a lipo, and a servo. Some like assortment of bearings and stuff like that, and it was under $100.
Huh.
I did not see one that cheap.
It did not include plans for anything. It was just here's some hardware to get you started.
Oh no, the kit I was looking at had STLs and the whole shebang.
Yeah, this was not that.
Yeah, I've not seen that. This is like
What
Okay,
what
so
they
yeah.
call the lightweight ones? They ant weight.
ant weight 1-pounders. Yep. So Palm Beach bots is all sold out of the FingerTech, and you need the core kit to do it. I just posted in private chat the FingerTech from FingerTech Robotics. It's just the base kit. Add the battery or add the remote. Add the LiPo and charger. You're looking at 400 Canadian. Yeah.
So it's called.
So $20 US.
It Robotics. The synth.
Can you give me a link?
Yes.
Let me look at it.
That looks good.
That's cool. And that's my favorite protopasta color. That purple.
That's like the
Nebula purple?
or something.
Yeah, it's this one. It's that one.
How did this go, bro?
Protopasta, reach out, man. We all love your filament.
Oh,
Love
We
to use
do.
some of them. Love to use some of it in a project one of these days.
Protopasta?
Mm-hmm.
I'll build starships out of it if they want. It'd be cool.
I wanted some of that quantum dots filament at Rocky Mountain, but
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
But-
a lot of people got in on that. It's funny, though. Nobody was printing neon for the longest time. Now it's become quite popular. It's really cool. I love anything that reacts to black light, personally.
Jack in the shop. What's up? Me too. Might have come
What's up,
from
Jack?
I sent you the link on the PM, buddy.
might have come from time spent in nightclubs at some point. Who knows? Neither confirm nor deny.
Who, me? I've never been to a nightclub. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Philadelphia waterfront nightclub scene was, right there.
This is a pretty wild kit, man.
Yeah, it's expensive though.
I don't even
There's
see it right.
nightclubs in Atlantic
Oh,
City,
yeah.
too.
Me, never been to a nightclub. If you see photos of it, it's AI.
It's all AI slop,
I
man.
feel the drunken public millwright coming soon.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's only one drink, man.
The only one drink. Yeah, I don't know what she was talking about. If you see any sort of adult beverage or anything of that nature, anything that would be considered lowbrow, it's totally AI slop, guaranteed. I'm a quiet guy who lives at home.
Beverage right now. Should have
I
got
could
a
too.
thing of margarita mix or something. I've got plenty of tequila. Just what do I have in here? I'm starving to death, folks.
I'm trapped in a workshop.
Yeah, but you're looking so stylish
No
lately, my
said
friend.
way. Me
Looking so
today now.
stylish. Yeah. Beetlejuice, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Beetlejuice, but you're looking good today,
Hey, wait,
man.
whoa! You're not a fan of Beetlejuice? Get him off the show. Get him off.
I don't
the
wear
show.
I
Come
don't
on.
wear printed tees. Come on now.
LTX, what's up, bud?
What's happening, LTX?
There's a print
That
on your
is
t-shirt
just-
right now.
This is a button-up T-shirt, or this is a button-up shirt. I don't wear bachelor shirts, as it were.
Bachelor shirts?
That's where T-shirts come from.
I have been married for 30 years, my friend.
Yeah, but that shirt was invented in 1910. That style of shirt was invented in 1910, and it was known as a bachelor shirt. So there's another backpack jack. Very exciting. I don't know how many I'll be bringing down with me, but these are, you can get them on my... I hate self-promoting, I'm sorry, Alex. But if you want to help with my fundraising, they're $4. The model design is $4 on my webpage.
Yeah, somebody's got to pay for his adult drinks at Murph.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Rumor has it that you might need to buy a lot of those models.
I don't know what you're talking about. Although we could use a little bit of help. It's not a huge deal. I don't want anyone to feel pressured. But, you know, we can always... For a creator like myself, getting new equipment, bringing new stuff, going to a new city, traveling the world, I could always use a little bit of help. Don't have any of that big YouTube monies.
Somebody's got to fill that candy dispenser behind them, you know?
Did you see my show today? We actually loaded... We loaded it. Destroying my desk. But we loaded the lower assembly, right here, with my favorite vending machine candy, which happens to be these right here. Known as gum wheelies. They're sour, they're super sweet, and I like them a lot. I'm going to have dental problems.
Is that one that's got 4 of them around?
It's a 2x4, yeah. Yeah. And the only problem is that when I got the machine, it's been sitting, but when I got the machine, it had chocolate mints and nuts in the top. So what I need to do before I can use those top ones, because I don't want putrefaction, I need to get some Sandy Smart, which is if you guys don't know, that's used in brewing. And I need to wash those assemblies to make sure there's no growing bacteria or anything like that. Because the worst thing, would be to have that vending machine full of fun things, and every time I eat from it, I would get sick. So. But it will load jelly beans. It will load all those ones. I happen to really like vending machines. Beaver vending machines are my favorite. They're the old school ones. You get them like nickels and dimes and stuff. A lot of them have been retooled for larger coin, but if you can get one of the old vintage ones, it's the best way to go, right? I like machines. I'm a big machine guy. So, we have our paint mixer coming. You've seen the print and place trucks, I assume. We got some minis we've been painting. A little display stand. This is a cyberpunk bus stop. We did an atom bomb. Not correct colors, just whatever's fun. Like I tell everyone when I do painting, don't worry about that. Just build what you want to build, right? We got some new minis. This is a lore keeper shield bearer. Some little nice colors on that. And then we've got the... because I have a new release of Darkstar coming, I want to say this week. I got to double check. We double checked it on stream today for the tabletop RPG. But, yeah. And then I've got a bunch of, pre-finished models up here. Everything's hand-painted. My favorite material is, Polymaker Polymax PLA. But you can use any other pseudo-engineering PLAs. The reason why you want to do that is because everything is so finite, you don't want to snap it when you're removing the supports. A lot of people will show me, I made it in silk. I was like, that's good. But if you drop it or if you're too rough with it, it will break apart. Although I will say the new... And I don't know how new this is, but they sent this over. This is the Everyone Rainbow PLA, and I was doing some... I have them around. I'm doing some of my print and place trucks for the local food bank.
Nice.
So I'm looking, just so you guys know, reach out to Alex. If you can't find me, reach out to Alex. I'm looking for designers who are happy to be a part of my giveaways to my local food bank. There's the new station wagon.
Yep. The print in place hearse.
Family
Yeah.
truckster.
Yeah. Call it whatever you like. But it's there. I hope you guys enjoy them. They are free. And can I push the maker poll? Is that okay?
And the wheels turn.
Push the what?
Maker poll?
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you guys who have a sense of humor, so maker chips, I'm not a big gambler. I don't do cards. I do love Magic the Gathering, but I don't do poker or anything like that. So this all goes back to a story that involves Tech Jeeper and Built Over Bot, and I made a toy that can launch maker chips. So it's a little catapult, and all you do is you push the lever forward, and away it goes. And I think that we could have a little contest to see who can get the furthest. But in our community,
here's the pieces.
in our community, we are one to one-up and challenge each other. So I have a 250% scale version. And it's the exact same thing. All you do is scale it up on your printer as big as you can get it. This is almost as big as my large printer will be. But in the most heartbreaking of news, I broke the cooling shroud on my Artisan hot end. And I have yet to email Snapmaker about it. But yeah, I broke...
I'll send you $50 right now. You flip that lever, and I hear broken glass in the background.
Hey, Brad, I just want you to know that if you scale your maker chip up to 250%, it probably print fine with a 0.4 nozzle.
Yep.
Yeah, it probably would.
Okay, you guys ready? Because this is... Let's see here. It's going to really rip, so hold on. So, again, shout out to Polymaker for supporting my work. They're very good to me. This is actually... They don't know about this, but I may have to redo the gears because I'm worried about breaking the shafts. They're drift-in shafts. These are all press fit. So, I might redo the... I don't know. I might bring a spare because I won't have access to a printer while I'm at the event, and I can't remake anything overnight. But I hope to give this to Polymaker.
I assure you that there'll be a printer there.
That's what everyone said last time I was there, and nobody had access.
I don't think there's going to be
me.
any printers at a RepRap event at all.
Again, what I mean is...
Millennium would be printing in the tropical storm of that venue.
or will they be accessible to me? But yes, so we hope to bring this down in pieces, give this to the lovely people over at Polymaker. I don't have a big printer right now, so doing one of those maker chips will be a little bit slower. And if I want to do dual color, it'll be extra slower because I'm down to one machine right now. Everything else is on the brakes, as it were. And then the other thing I wanted to show, because I've been enjoying with you boys all day, watching the show, listening to everybody be cool. Again, like I said, I have a 3-in-1, so I have been doing some milling. I made a charcuterie board to entertain because I'm a fancy fellow.
Nice.
And we'll be dressing this with mineral oil, food safe mineral oil. As well as like when you guys were talking about, when we were all talking about the Eufy machine, imagine doing a enameled print in the middle that's food safe. Imagine how great that would be.
I hear mineral oil prices have dropped significantly since Diddy got locked up.
What else do I have? Of course, your mama was a snowblower. My mama was a rototiller. Of course, I do love to do a little bit of milling from here and there. My BattleBot is on schedule. I do have to finish the body that I am building for the new BattleBot because there's two classes, for those of you who don't know. There's the open class, and then there's the 3D printed class.
So do you know what motors and everything you need for your BattleBot you're building? Or did you design it to go to a particular kit?
So I have a FingerTech kit. The way I build, because of the way this all works, I have to use what I have. So what I have done is I've done a mock-up. So this is the mock-up of the new frame. I'm not happy with it, but it uses the same components as my existing BattleBot that I have off the shelf. The only thing, and then I've been told, we might have some spares for you. Some people are bringing stuff. We might have some spares for you. But the only thing, listen here, my mama was a rototiller, your mama was a snowblower. The only thing that is missing is the receiver. But again,
Did someone
it's
say
like
mimosa?
I'll do. As long as it's I'll take a Shirley Temple. I don't drink. My main goal would be to see, and I haven't been able to talk to anybody about it, but I would love to use this transceiver or this transmitter for a Death Racer, because it would save me the $80 on another remote, and it would make it easier to travel if I have one remote for multiple machines.
There's no reason you shouldn't be able to. Just buy another receiver.
And
Yeah.
then the other project again is I have some textiles that I need to turn into. I'll be sewing and sewing it on the show, doing some ironing, sewing on the show. But I got this in Chester, England when I was over there for Smurf, and I'm gonna make a big handkerchief out of it. And then of course you guys know about the Stream Deck that I did, right? The 6-button Stream Deck. So there's a magnetic switch inside, which is my off switch for this, and then I have 5 buttons for whatever I need. I don't know what else I got to show you guys. A lot of stuff is banned. Oh, yeah. I guess a lot of the stuff I do is banned. And then, of course, because Alex is a sweetheart and a friend, he might know what this is.
That is a Fallout lunchbox.
And inside, which actually, because of your love for my work, inside these bad boys right here, the stim packs have been doing very well. Thank you to everyone who's been building and posting these. Remember, you can find my work on MakerWorld. Right now, I'm on a big MakerWorld push. So if anybody sees anything on MakerWorld and you like it, please leave a comment. Please like it, download it, and if you want to build it and share it, that'd be great too. What else do I got that's cool? We have, maybe I did it already. I will have maker chips that are only request. So we have our 500 we made for the community, right? For the kids and whatever. My problem is I can never sit and just do one thing. So there's actually, I think there's 250 chips, one color, and then I start splitting colors. But there are chips that have been contributed. This one was designed by RetroMaker TV. We love RetroMaker. This one was designed by Solar 3DP, and as you guys say, you're looking at your logos and you're having a hard time getting it to print right. That's what happens. And then there's a couple in here. This is my favorite one. This is a 10mm socket with FHW and the Free Heathen on it. There's no QR code. And then we have some fails. That's the joke, right? Just like for those of you who are into EDC stuff, I made a pocket wedge. 10mm socket on the end. We may have to readapt the hook, but the hook was the idea to hold a small screwdriver. I see you have something to bring up, Alex. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much.
Oh, no. So, I just wanted to let everybody know that if you haven't checked out the merch store lately, check out the merch store. We've got new stuff. Brad's got a shirt up there now.
Ooh, I like that one.
And then we've got the effing around, voted #1 way to find out by makers everywhere shirt.
Love it.
And we got the come and take it shirt. We got some stickers. We got the
Outlaw.
when they outlaw 3D printers, I will become an outlaw shirt.
I love that shirt.
That one's coming with me to Murph.
I love that shirt.
We've got the speed is just a question of money. How fast can you go?
Facts.
Quote from the if you've ever seen Mad Max, which I'm sure everybody has, it's on the sign at the junkyard, but it's got the takeoff tool head, and then we've got the merch that you all know and love. But if you want to support the channel, check out the merch. Make a couple dollars off of it, and you get cool T-shirts.
Yeah.
We are going to be bringing a Millwright shirt, I think, to the thing, or Millwright-inspired shirt that just says, "This is my not a bachelor shirt," and then we'll have to bring him one to Murph or something.
I need a moment, if you don't mind if I step away.
Yeah, go ahead. Anyway, I just really sure though. I'm really proud of how Brad's shirt came out. That thing is pretty
I
sweet.
like the dinosaur. I think that's wonderful. Like I said, consider me an outlaw. That one's excellent. I like all your general merch, and I think that one's really good. So why is there no Captain Kern promotion tonight? What's that all about?
He's got shirts.
I know. Why is he not
I
promoting?
got shirts because I don't.
Turning spaghetti into success.
Yes.
That shirt you can go search for me on Amazon. Search
Yep.
twice actually because it'll come up with the wrong thing. It always
John
auto-corrects
Doe
my name.
John Doe wants a twerking ain't easy shirt.
Oh yes, yes. We should make that one as well. But yeah, you can go to shop.captainkern.com for my merch. You can just go to amazon.com and grab the making spaghetti into success shirt. That one is on Amazon.
It's very, very soft. It's a very comfy.
Certified slab grabber. Nice.
I have spent this last week building this beast.
Yeah. Wow, you got pretty far today.
Check it out, boys. Check it out. Look at this. Deliciousness.
Acid Fly Studio just
And,
became a member. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to finish this thing probably tomorrow. We're probably going to do it off stream because I'm falling behind on projects, and I need to get this thing. Measuring things in CAD and all that is one thing. Having the physical item in your hands so you can putting it up to the device is another. And if anybody doesn't know exactly what the plan is for this, let me move some things so you guys can see, since we have a physical item that we can show off.
If nobody has said to you boys that you're brilliant today, let me be the first. You boys are excellent and brilliant.
Oh, by the way, Maker Millwright, this is
Yes,
what I
sir.
got with my giveaway from your stream.
Give me a moment. I just stepped out away. I just need a moment, so I'll be back.
Some pet glass filled filament.
Are you lovely boys going to be stopping by for casual Saturday tomorrow, causing a little bit of chaos over on Twitch?
Possibly.
See,
I'll probably be there for a little while.
friendly
We'll
reminder, it is Mother's Day weekend, everybody,
It is.
in case you've forgotten.
Make something for your mom.
Yes.
All right. Get it on the printer right now. Make it for your mom.
Let's see if I can get
And
the
go buy
camera
her something,
over
'cause
here.
we've all given mom plastic crap. Buy her something too.
Just see if the camera will follow.
There's a lot of
Let's
really beautiful
turn-
handmade goods out there that I think definitely will resonate with moms out there. It doesn't have to be 3D
Turn
printed,
this
but there's
this
lots
way.
of makers that do handmade items that I think are kind of special these days with all the mass manufacturing.
Yeah, you guys will have to let me know if this actually shows up. But this is what we're doing.
Macrobot, you guys are the ones with the Johnny 5 sticker, right?
God. Oh, get down to a little bit there. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, kinda. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Wow, that's cool.
But essentially that's what's going to happen. We have to reduce skirts and all that other good stuff. But yeah, we're mounting the V0 to the Voron PC.
There's a problem with that, though, eh?
What?
It's clearly got not nearly enough purple.
It in fact has 0 purple.
Yeah.
No,
So
there's
I don't
purple
know.
on it. There is purple. See, there's
Oh,
purple,
there is.
I don't know how well it's going to
and
work
there's
without
purple on the
purple.
bed. There's purple under the bed.
I put a
But yeah, I
unicorn
bought.
to make it
I
magical.
used your the win off of your stream to get a roll of pet GF15,
Oh, I
and
love that stuff. This is my boiler design for that. That's my
it's
concept.
actually going to be used to make the spacers between the printer and the PC.
Oh, insulating. I like it. I like it. If you guys don't know, that's an insulating material. Most glass fill is.
Yeah, your sticker was my favorite sticker of 3D Printopia. Their maker chip has a Johnny 5 on it too. I was tickled to
Oh,
find it. And like I didn't find them until the second day because they had those guys stuffed all the way at the back corner of the second hall. Like needed a road map to get there.
Well, if nothing else,
There.
maybe they'll have somebody at Murph. My son's really wanting to get into it, and I know they do them at Murph, and I was going to try and get one built for Murph, but I already had the Death Racer in progress, and I just don't think I'm going to get both of them done.
Yeah.
Especially since I just don't know jack smack about the battle robots.
There's a huge group. There's a Discord too for the Indiana guys. For their
this is what they look like on the inside. They are dumb easy, especially the kits, because the kits are all pre-made with the wiring and everything you need. So like, yeah, this is the guts of mine. So you can don't lose the parts. Oh no, that's just the power out. So this is the guts. So that big servo in the middle, that's the lifter arm that goes on the front. There's the motor. There's one motor's pulled out because I'm using it as to test. And then there's a connector that goes. They all connect. So you have your circuit function right here. These blink. If they're wrong, they'll blink. You just reverse them. They go all into a like hub assemblies for the powers. That's all. You got the black is because it's DC, so black is hot, red is cold or neutral, and then that's it. That's all it is. It's very very simple. We put the kit together with me on the show with the wrong size battery in an hour.
Yeah, I want to do one with a vertical spinning weapon.
But it's the same. It's the same, especially when it comes to kits. It's really easy. They've laid it all out. You can even, like, once you build the base kit, you can then go find the parts that are printable, or, send me the drawing and I'll make them for you. It'll take me an hour. I'll put them together. You can have whatever you want. These little forks, they're not mine, but I'll be doing new ones that are slightly different. But the kits in general are really easy. Now, budget-wise, they're not always the most budget-friendly. That's why I recommend the FingerTech bots, especially the Canadian one, because you save money on it. But in general, they're really easy. Like I said, I put it together in an hour. Easy to follow, easy to assemble. Fantastic.
there was a guy that
That's FingerTech. Yeah, I in private chat I sent it to you.
did 3D printing stuff. I haven't seen him around very much lately, but he's who I saw BattleBots from before I even bought a 3D printer.
The plastic weight, which is an ant weight bot in only plastic, so you're allowed to use any off-the-shelf parts, but all the weapons, the bodies, all of it is printed. They're wonderful. Very, very friendly community. There's big push for me to be involved. So, like I say, if you get me interested, it's hard to get me interested in anything, and I really like it. It works really well with the remote I have. The one problem I ever ran into was the battery, but I got a replacement battery. The size of battery will blow your mind. They are so small.
They're little bitty guys, yeah.
This is what powers it.
Yeah.
Maker's Muse. That's who had the video.
Maker's Muse did the featherweight kit from. He just bought a bunch of stuff off AliExpress, and it's 100. I think it's 150 gram. That's the featherweight. That's the really small one, and he did a wonderful job on his video. Very cool, very easy to introduce people into it. But like I say, the kits, if you can afford them, get the kit and just build the kit, because the FingerTech kits are so popular. They could have their own. They could literally have their own events. So, and more than likely what I will do is bring my FingerTech kit assembled and assemble a kit down when I'm down there. The only thing I worry about is the fasteners. And I believe they're a number 3 screw.
Sounds
There you go. Thanks, Jim. Macrobot, thank you. Because that's, like I said, it's cool. I'm not registered for any events. I'm just going to play with community members if they let us in the box. And again, mine's a flipper and a wedge. And the one I'm going to print is probably just going to be a wedge.
Yeah, I know there's a Discord for the BattleBot group out of Indiana. They might be one and the same, actually. But there's plenty of folks around. It's been one of those things that has been on my to-do list, but I haven't gotten to. Anyway, guys, thank you all for joining us. We're going to cut it here. We're at 9 o'clock. We've been running over quite a bit. And I've got a bunch of stuff I've got to get accomplished before my day can end. So thanks for sticking with us through all the billing department announcements. We love you guys. Fly Studios, thanks for becoming a channel member. Make sure to check out Maker Millwright's Twitch and YouTube. Same with Captain Kern. I'm impressed at the progress you made on that V0 today. I didn't get to check much of that out. Had to go shopping, so.
It should be done tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
We'll be playing with it
for you
in the Discord.
And then, as always, thank you, Brad. Thanks for being here. The community would not be the same without you.
Well, thank you.
We love you, brother.
I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all put up with me.
Oh, it's our pleasure, I assure you. Later, y'all.
Be safe.
Have a good one.